Before we start, you'll need a few tools for a smooth installation. A heat gun or a hairdryer, either will work fine. A pair of silk gloves, which can help you glide your hand over the graphics while applying. And you'll also need a very sharp knife like a scalpel or a razor blade. Before we start the application, start by thoroughly washing your wheels. Avoid using any wax since we want a nice surface for the graphics to stick to. Once your wheels are dry, go over them with some sort of alcohol-based cleaner like brake cleaner to remove any remaining grease or dirt. This ensures that the surface is perfectly clean, which is crucial if you want the graphics long-lasting. Once the wheels are clean, check the fitment of your graphics. Hold them up to your wheels to ensure you know where everything will sit. After that, begin by peeling back the backing paper around the spoke holes and trim away some of the backing paper to make the graphics easier to work with. Start the application by placing the graphics as close to the center of the wheel as possible. Make sure you align the graphics straight with the wheel and make sure you get all the spoke holes down. This part can be a bit annoying, but give it time and you'll get there. Once you've aligned and placed the spoke holes, slowly peel off the rest of the backing paper. Now work your way along the rim, applying the graphics carefully so it curves along with the wheel's shape. When you reach the first bend in the rim, make sure the edges are pressed down firmly, with no stretching so the graphics doesn't peel off later. After you get past the first bend, you might need to use some heat to help the graphics form. Apply light heat and continue pressing the graphics onto the wheel, moving side to side until you reach the last bend. Now you'll need to repeatedly heat up the graphics to make sure you can bend it over the last part. This part can also be a bit annoying, but take your time. And don't use too much heat because it will rip the graphics. And once you get over the last bend, you can place it on the tire like I'm doing here. Once you've covered the wheel, trim off any extra material with your knife. Then use a decal squeegee to press down the remaining small section of the graphics down into the gap between the wheel and the tire. If you have any extra material left, just cut it away with your knife. Finally, apply heat again and press down on all edges to ensure everything sticks properly and the adhesive bonds to the wheel. When applying the graphics to the other side, make sure to overlap the center slightly to avoid a gap and ensure a longer lasting application. From there, just repeat all the previous steps and boom, you're done.